Hello everyone, myself Snehal Shinde, lecturer in Pravin Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology. Subject is Elements of Electronics. Subject code is 22213. Unit 1 Semiconductor Diode. So, course outcome CO for elements of electronic subjects is first is use relevant diode in different electronic circuits, use diode in rectifiers and filters, use BJT and FET in different electronic circuits, use DC regulated power supply, use transistor as an oscillator. So these are the course outcome for elements of electronics. Next is the rationale. Diploma engineering students have to deal with various components while maintaining the various electrical systems. The study of basic operating principle and handling of various electronic devices will help them to troubleshoot electronics equipments, use electrical system. This course is developed in such a way that student will be able to maintain to apply the knowledge to solve broad electronics engineering application problems. Teaching scheme and examination scheme for elements of electronic is it is having the 3 hours lecture per week and 2 hours practical per week. So the total credit will be this subject is having no tutorial. So 3 plus 2 total 5. Then examination scheme. Paper will be theory paper will be of 3 hours. End semester exam ESE theory paper will be 70 marks. Theory PA will be of 30 marks. It will consist of unit test 1 marks and unit test 2 marks and micro project marks. So unit test marks will be 20 marks, unit test 2 marks will be of 20 marks. So average of both will be completely to the 20 marks and remaining 10 marks will be the micro project of the elements of electronic subject. So this total will be 30 marks theory PA. So the total of the theory exam will be 70 plus 30 is 100 marks. Then practical end semester exam 25 marks practical. So this practical exam will be an external exam of practical. Then PA will be your term work marks 25 marks. So total practical marks will be 50 marks. So this is the overall teaching scheme and examination scheme for the elements of electronic subjects. It is having total 5 numbers of chapters. Chapter 1 is the semiconductor diode. In this chapter, you have to study the different construction, symbol, working principle, specification, application, and the reversing, forward biasing and reverse biasing of this diode and its VI characteristics. So basically the function of the PN junction diode, Zener diode, special diode like LED, photodiode, laser diode and power diode. So this you will study in this first chapter. So after this, the course outcome, you will have to know that you can use the relevant diode in the different electronic circuit. So as you will study the different operation, working principle and the application of the diodes, so you can be able to use the relevant diode according to the application and according to its function. Second chapter will be rectifiers and filters. In this, you have to study the different types of rectifiers like half wave rectifier, full wave rectifier, bridge and center tap rectifier, then its circuit operation, its input output waveform of voltage and current, then parameters of the rectifier, its then type of filter like shunt capacitor filter, series inductor filter, then series inductance filter, pi type filter. You have to study this. So next, according to the syllabus, chapter number 3 is the transistor. In this you have to study the different types of transistors like PNP transistor, NPN transistor, transistor configuration like CB, CE, CC, then transistor as a switch. So after this you will have to apply this knowledge. So use BJT and FET in different electronic circuits. Then chapter 4th will be regulators and power supply, load and line regulation, then basic Zener diode voltage regulator, ICs, IC78XX, IC79XX. Like this you have to study here, and different regulated DC power supply, then construction and operation of DC regulated power supply. Then chapter 5 will be oscillator. In this, type of feedback, positive feedback, negative feedback, then Barkhasan criteria, oscillator circuit diagram, and working of LC, RC and crystal oscillator. So, and chapter number 6, your last chapter will be of the digital electronics. In this you have to study the digital electronics. In this, the number system, there are 4 number system: binary, octal, decimal and hexadecimal number system, Boolean algebra, De Morgan's theorem, and logic gates like AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate, XOR gate, XNOR gate, and universal gate like NAND and NOR gate. Then flip-flop, its symbol, its truth table, SR, JK, MS, JK, T and D flip-flop. So like this you have to study. So in elements of electronics, total you are having 6 chapters: Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, Unit 4, Unit 5, Unit 6. Total 6 chapters you have to study in this elements of electronics. So this lecture was the overview of the subject. You having the practical also. As you will study the theory, the same theory we have to apply in the practical. So there are total 17 numbers of practical. So this was the overview of the elements of electronics subject 22213. Its course outcome, rationally, then teaching scheme, examination scheme. Total number of chapters are 6. So you have to study the different types of the chapters. Okay. Thank you.